Hey YouTube, Daryl here, aka Soul Source, and been a few days since I made a new video. And I've just been really busy, like honestly, like 12, 16-hour days at work, finishing out 2016, getting ready for 2017, enjoying the holidays, and finding some time to play this wonderful game, Dawn of Titans. With that said, let's get right into some attacks. That's going to be the central focus um, for this video. We are now in Gold League, and I'll get to the leaderboard after this attack. What does he have? Goliaths. So I'm still running the same army for the most part. I've been running 6 Grenadiers and 2 Spearmen. Sometimes I'll switch out for Goliaths instead of Spearmen if, like high level, if I'm going against high level Goliaths. These Infiltrator Titans are very weak health wise. They'll take out mass hordes of troops, but they go down really, really fast. So when you see a high level, like he's level 30 Herrick, not even slightly worried about him. And then, what is that? Level 25 Goliaths. Let's go ahead and put those in. We're not going to use them. I don't ever use them. I just look at them. My friend Cheeky joined. Met him in league chat, and we just started PMing, have a lot in common. He's a great guy, and he joined Okanos, I think Monday or Tuesday. Today's Wednesday. So, okay, so real quick on an attack like this, I put all 6 of my Grenadiers on the enemy Titan, my Titan on the enemy Titan, and then I move my Spearmen forward to the archers in the rear, mainly because I want them to provide protection for my Grenadiers as we progress forward into the battle. With that said, let's just get right into the fight. Look at those level 25 Goliaths. I want to use them so bad, but watch how fast their Titan's down. The rest of the battle is literally a hot knife through butter. So I'll go ahead and move my Titan forward. I think we can take care of the troops down here with what I have, and make sure my Grenadiers are moving forward to continue to be able to aid in the battle. They move very, very slow, so if you forget to move them forward through the battle, you will find yourself outmatched and all of your meat shield down. No Titan, no Spearmen, no Goliaths, depending on what you use, up front guarding you. So I always tend to reselect, double click all my Grenadiers and just keep moving them back to the furthest troops. I'll move my Titan back and let my Grenadiers take out that Goliath. And just like that, that went really, really well. Didn't need to use the spells, and the only casualties we will have are 2 sets of cheap Spearmen, I think less than 5,000 food each to replace. So wanted to get right into a battle right away because I tend to talk too much, and yeah, I just tend to talk too much and get into my first battle like 5-10 minutes into the video, it feels like. So let me retrain up the 2 Spearmen we lost. Again, try not to use spells. I have some gold now, so I think this other farm is already level 9. We'll go ahead and start this one to level 9. And that's what I'm doing right now, is just going through and taking all my mines and farms to level 9. And then once they're all level 9, like I'm taking this one to level 10 because I wanted to see if level 10 was the max level. And I also only had 1 builder left open, I believe, last night before I logged off. So let's see. Goliath wreaking havoc. I'm gonna have to do that. I'll use one of his Goliaths in this video. So quick update. Armory, I'm maxed out, everything 12 for my Castle 12. Going into the Arcane Tower, my Fireball is level 12, and then I just need Shield, Freeze, and Terror up to level 12. Shield won't be done until tomorrow at 9 o'clock my time. So, and then I'll start the Freeze tomorrow. I have enough right now, but I'm not going to waste my gems. I actually got a $100 iTunes gift card as one of my birthday gifts on Friday. So I went ahead and just put the gems onto the account. I think I was around 10,000. Um, Maybe it was 15,000. I think it was 15,000. So I had 75,000 gems. I've used 1,200 over the last 3 days, which considering 475,000 VP. And if we go to league player leaderboard, I'm second in standings. Dizzy, Pop Dandy, and Cheeky are all in Okanos. So Cheeky, we'll visit him. Oh my God! Look at that castle. Look at those lands. 370,000 defense. You don't want to mess with that. I would attack him, but it won't let me. Just to show you how bad I would get destroyed. Whoa! I'm getting attacked. That's awesome. Who's hitting me? I like to okay. 127. I can't even hold the food. But whatever. Cheeky says hit it. I'm gonna hit it. Let's see. We have level 18 troops versus my level 12 troops. Couple. I'm gonna bring some freeze just because. Well, whatever. If I lose troops, I lose troops. I don't mind. As you can see, I don't exactly need the food. Oh no, this will be perfect. Okay, so we have grenadiers and pikemen. Watch what we do here. We're going to get all our grenadiers out of the way. And we're going to do fight, drop in, massive reinforcements. And we're just going to let our troops hang back. Look at them just fly. Why are those grenadiers messing with my troops way back here? It doesn't make any sense. I feel like I just wasted Cheeky's Goliaths. This wasn't actually that hard of a battle. Oops. Good food, though. I'll take it. We still have some action going on over here. I'll do better on the next one. Let's see. Look at this, though. 1,200 VP is low, but 127,000 food is awesome. Now it shows I'm at 582,000. I lost one of my. See, sometimes the way the troops trigger kind of throws me off. Like I moved my grenadiers way back, and then my Goliaths way back, and then the grenadiers still targeted my Goliaths. So I didn't watch that very close. I just kind of like rushed to kind of get in and get an attack going. Okay, now I have a shield. Let's see who attacked me. Nord from Russia. I was wondering why my gold dropped down. I mean my food dropped down, and that would be why. So he only has 40,000 food. 4,200 VP though. Definitely gonna take that. Let's see, yeah. See again, level 30 Herrick. Maybe that's the guy I just hit. I don't know. I hit a level 30 Herrick. Maybe he was just revenging me, but now I'm reverse revenging or something. Oh, I really got to stop doing videos at 11 o'clock at night, but I get so busy during the day, that's when I have free time to do it. So it is what it is. Yeah, I really don't think on this one I'm not going to use his Goliaths. I love them. I just don't want to burn through them just because I can. I'm sure they're expensive to make. All right, let's just move our grenadiers forward. Like I said earlier, whatever the furthest back target is, there's not enough hitting my Titan. He's going to be plenty strong enough at the end of the battle. Like he's still half health. He'll have plenty of battle to muscle us through to the end. So let's bring him up top, come back, double select. Remember I said in another video, that icon right there, you can just hit the icon. You don't actually have to click on the troops. So matter of fact, the sooner you can get in the habit of clicking on that icon, the better. It's a lot easier to select the troops from the badge above their head than actually trying to click on them. Same thing with directing them with who to attack. So I just switched targets real quick to get that Goliath out of there. My Grenadiers started to get dangerously close, and one swipe, half a squad of Grenadiers is gone. So with that said, that battle's done. So because all my buildings are maxed for Castle 12, all my troops are maxed, and then technically 2 of my 4 spells are maxed because one's in progress right now. I'm really just focused on VP only. Like I don't need the resources. So load. There we go. Okay, so nobody's hitting me. I got, you know. Oh, cool. Go ahead and recharge. That's the one thing I do use my gems for. I just play when I want to play. So I'm not going to sit around and wait for portal stones, and I know the developers count on that because, you know, that's where they make their money. But yeah, so I figure playing a couple hours a night is probably going to cost me 300 or 400 gems a day, you know, 5 days a week, something like that. That's definitely within my budget for gaming. You know, I don't go to the movies, I don't go to the club, I don't like eating out. So, you know, I just spend my entertainment money maybe different than other people would, and for me, it's a good investment as long as I'm having fun. So that should be the Titan. Wow, this Titan's a little bit more muscle. So, and not all Titans. You can't just look at the level of a Titan. Like that's a Guardian Titan, I believe, and they're a little bit harder to kill than the Infiltrators. Basically, the faster the Titan, the quicker it dies. Like that's what I'm noticing. I don't know if that's 100% accurate, but okay. See, so on this one, we got the Spearmen running away from us. So we'll go ahead and target the Archers. And now we'll bring them back on the Grenadiers, our Grenadiers on the enemy Grenadiers. And you can see our Titan's doing just fine. So Dracor's level 25 now, I think I got him to. I haven't been doing any Titan arenas. I haven't been doing any Titan monuments. I've really just been focused on VP. So I probably should shift my focus to leveling up my Titan. I'd really like to at least get him to level 40. And then I can go ahead and put him on defense and start working on some of my other 4-star Titans. Well, I only have 2 other 4-star Titans, but... And I've been using like that Runa 2-star. I've just been using every time I get 4 Titans. Let's make sure I'm not being attacked. But every time I get 4 Titans, I just fuse them into the 11,000 Flame Soul. I think Khazit is his name. So special boost. Use a special boost to enter up to 15%. So I guess there's one relic. Somebody got an Okanos 2 that gives 1,500% Flame Souls. So that's pretty cool. Need 4. I must have lost a Grenadier. No, oh, I lost a Goliath. That's right. Okay, so that's done. Quick thank you into chat. And let's see. Oh, this guy, he was cap trashing lands all night last night. I can't stand that. I'll get into that maybe a little bit in this video. I don't know how long this video is going to be. I'm just going to kind of go and play and have fun, and if it ends up being an hour long, that's fine. Oh, someone else is attacking him. Darn. It'd be cool if it didn't like kick you out of the game when two people try to attack the same land. I'm assuming that's a glitch that will be fixed. Um, but probably shouldn't go into chat with them on a video, but I don't really care. Like, there's no like secret conversations going on. Um, is this one back up? Nope, he's still on shield. Yeah, so RE Russia and RE Russia and Phoenix are on my personal hit list. Just really, really rude behavior. Just like I've been advising my guys. A couple of them want to get into it in league chat and argue with people. I just feel like it's a waste of time. Um, you know what? I've never hit 70,000 before. Let's do this. Let's do this. I'm going to take 2 of my Goliaths. I'm going to take 2 of Cheeky's Goliaths. I'm going to take 2 Freeze of Shield and a Fireball. And I really don't need a Fireball. There's no troops to use a Fireball on. Like, I'm not going to bomb on Grenadiers in the beginning of the battle. So those first, like, 6 troops at the top, they're going to spawn. They're already going to be on the map in the beginning of the battle with the Titan. Then the 6 below that, the 5 Goliaths and the 1 Panther, those will start coming in from the back in the spawn point. And if he had a bunch of, like, let's say pikemen and grenadiers, I could bring a poison spell and do some damage over time to them as they spawn in. But with Goliaths, my best bet is to have my 2 Goliaths run up front and protect the grenadiers. And then, so for an additional spell, I would probably take Rage. And we'll use Rage on my Titan against the enemy Titan. And that is a pretty good defense Titan. So because I want to use Cheeky's Goliaths, what I'm going to do to stage this battle is I'm just going to kind of bring all my troops back to the back of the line. Those troops anyways. I'm going to put my Goliaths wide. And I'm going to tell them to go for Grenadiers. Now, as pikemen come to them, as militia come to them, the Goliaths will go ahead and just take them out as they cross paths. And then I'm going to tell the Grenadiers to go right for the enemy Titan. And then as soon as I launch the battle, I'm just going to keep tapping right there so I can get my reinforcements in as fast as possible. Like that. And send them right behind my Titan. So once the enemy Titan hits us once, I'm popping Rage, and if we start to get close to half health, I'll be popping the, no, that was nothing. So no big deal there. Let's go ahead and send the Goliaths in and make sure we keep pressing the Grenadiers forward. We'll see how hard this battle ends up being. Remember, we're going against, I think it was 4. There's 4 already, so I think it was 4 enemy Goliaths. I don't know why my Goliath wants to run forward. Like, I lose Cheeky's Goliaths no matter what. Like, the max Goliath reinforcement. So there's a 5th Goliath from the enemy, and there's the 6th. So 6 enemy Goliaths. Watch this. Look at that level 25 swing, and like, and my Titan does huge damage. I don't think that was my flame. That fireball was a freebie from the map. I hope it was. Okay, so yeah, I mean, that's a huge help. Those things are just monstrous. I should probably just send like one forward by himself, and we could see how long he stays alive. But those level 25 just, they have so much health and do so much damage. It's insane. Give us something to shoot for that max level. So I need to retrain another Goliath now. Let me see if I can get this guy to show up in chat. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Let me go retrain that Goliath I lost, because they take like 20 minutes. Oh, 15 minutes, still a long time. So, and that's one thing, unlike Clash, I'm not gemming troops, I'm not gemming spells, I'm not gemming, titans or heroes or whatever. This game is actually really cheap to play with, with real money, in comparison to a lot of games. So I can get him to level 11, but again, like I said in a previous video about fusing titans, 32,000 to fuse one titan, pop a second one, it's only an additional 2,000 food. So again, I'll just kind of hold those in the bank until I have 4 of them. So I need to win 2 more titans in battle, and then I can go ahead and do some fusing. I have a second Dracor now, but you see he hardly gives. I mean, he gives a decent amount of XP, way more than any other Titan that I've had. But there's no way I'm going to fuse him, because I needed to get 15,000 Flame Souls in order to get him, the second one. And I only have 3 4-star Titans, 4 if you count the second Dracor. And so if I don't end up pulling other Titans, long term in the game, then I can just have 2 of the same Titan maxed and use one for attacking, one for defense, use them both for defense, whatever I want to do. So that's what I'll do. Let's see. I have his town, but he can get it back whenever he wants. All right, what do we got going on? I'll request some more Goliaths, but I just want to make sure that we're actually able to get the level 25 ones instead of maybe level 8. So it'll actually help us in battle. Not that the level 8s wouldn't help us in battle. Everything helps. But you know how it gets. When you get a chance to get max troops, you want max troops. You get kind of spoiled. So that is what I'm going for. And I hit Ra's al Ghul. I actually have an invite to our alliance out to him. But he hasn't actually logged in a day. So yeah. So anyways, the one, I think if there's one complaint that I'm hearing in the game, it's when you go to somebody's land and I could capture this land right now, and then when it comes up to my base, I can just delete it while it's on shield. And so I guess the term in the game is cap trash, which is like, capture and trash the land. Um, I think it's a pretty crappy thing to do. Ooh, 4,400 VP. I think it's a pretty cruddy thing to do, and personally don't do it. But a couple of the guys in this, I'll make sure to switch back to my good Titan that I want to use. Um, there's just some toxic people in this league that we're in, and some people just want to play to ruin other people's fun, and that's how they get their enjoyment, at the detriment of others. I personally don't see that as entertainment or fun at all, and just won't participate in that kind of behavior. So That's all I have to say about that. The way I protect myself, I learned last season that that's a nasty tactic that people use, and I did return the favor last season. And this season, I just took a stance that I'm going to be better than them. They want to be mean and nasty, they can be mean and nasty. And every time I see them in battle, I'll hit their castle, I'll hit their lands, but I don't capture any land because I don't want them to be able to cap trash mine, and I'm not going to trash theirs. So I just don't. Well, I'm so busy talking, my Titan already went down. I'm going to be using a fireball. Okay, so now we're going to play chicken a little bit, and we're going to bring our grenadiers back. I thought he had a level 1 Titan. I'm confused. I don't know how we got beat up so quick, but that's all right. Um, Panthers don't do any damage to my Titan. Not typically. Um, I'll have to watch this video and see what happened because that threw me for a loop. But we still prevailed. Titan doesn't matter if he goes down. He's back up full health next battle. And I think we lost 2 spearmen, which is fairly usual. Yeah, and I could waste 21 gems, but I'd rather not when I don't need food. And I have plenty of spearmen trained, so we can wait a couple minutes for those 2 to train. Let's see, what do we want to do? Let's check chat again. $4,800. This is going to be an easy battle, but I just can't say no to easy VP. So let's use, you know what? Let's use all Panthers. Why not? I don't ever use Panthers. But he has no, like, meat shields at all on his defense. This should be cool. I've never used Panthers really, so I did play around with using a Panther for, let's see, what did I use the Panther for? I did to pick up the spells that drop on the map. And we'll just send these guys straight in. 2 on each. The spearmen have the most health. So we'll send 2 on each of the spearmen and then 1 on each of the rest of the troops. And let's watch. Get in there. They do charge damage and poison. So they chew down pretty good on the enemy for sure. Get our Titan going back on the Grenadiers. The Grenadiers will mess up my Panthers, but watch. Oh, well, they missed, it looks like. The Panthers are super fast, so here's where all the serious damage comes in. Nom, 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 nom. Just chewing away. I think I lost a lot of Panthers, though. They don't, like, definitely one's fully dead. Another one doesn't look like it'll be healed by my medical school. So maybe 2 casualties? It's not too bad. 4,800 VP, I don't even care, though. I'll take... Oh, yeah, we have 4 casualties. That one, the 6 gems, was, like, so close to not taking casualties. Oh, well. That was good VP, so I don't care if I'm a bully or not. All I want is VP, so I'm almost at a 500,000, and we're on the 3rd day of the season, I believe. I don't know why I try to balance these out. Maybe old habit from Clash of Clans. I don't really need to balance out my barracks, but maybe it's just OCD. I don't know. Why am I going in here? I wanted spells. What did I use? A fireball? Oh, and I used a rage. I can't make rage yet. So we'll go in here. to grab a rage spell. Hopefully I have one. I'm pretty sure I have like 50 of them. Yeah, I have a lot. So there we go. So we got Fireball brewing. I could actually cancel the Fireball and save my gold. We'll go back in here, and there's the Fireball. So might as well save the gold because I think oh, 4,000. I think I'll hit that as well. So my rule is to hit a garrison. It has to be 4,000 plus, and the rest of the time I'll just use the three. I'll just use the 3 portal stones just to hit land, because if I can hit 2 lands at 3,300 each, that's 6,600 VP. Okay, so level 18. My rule is if you're close to 10 levels of my Titan, I'm going to send everything in the same way I did in that first battle. So the 2 spearmen are left and right spearmen on left and right archers, all 6 grenadiers on the Titan, and my Titan on enemy Titan. With the militia moving fast, I scroll over, select these grenadiers, and if it looks like the militia are not going towards my Titan, and they're not, I'll help out my spearmen to keep them alive late in battle. Now we'll start to push forward. We can give our spearmen some support on this side. The spearmen on the right are pushing up to the archers. And now we'll just send our Titan right up here after he gets done dealing with those archers. He's swinging at thin air. That's always good. Oops. That's why I always check, because right there we didn't have the grenadiers moving forward. And on tough battles, like you saw in that one, like I said, I don't really know what happened, but on tough battles, your grenadiers are like all of your damage. So hey, look, I got a free spell. I will use that. And that's why I just keep my grenadiers on whoever's the furthest back, keep them moving up. And if for some reason, like if that Goliath didn't go down before they get too close, I would just re-put them on the Goliath once I have them in my reach. So again, lost spearmen, but they're cheap, and they're there to take all the damage, so I don't have to retrain. It takes 15 minutes, I think, to train grenadiers, maybe 10, and I know it's almost 10,000 food per set, so it's just better if they don't take any damage. What else? These guys are so awesome at posting targets up. They'll see something that's great VP, but a little bit out of their attack strength, and just throw it right up in chat, and I'll pounce on it real quick. Like 3,400 VP. Nah, we'll keep searching. I use the lightning bolt a lot, but the other thing I like to do, hop over to the leaderboard, and with all the capturing and trashing of land, it's very hard. It's very hard to find good land to loot. I'm not the only one that hunts the leaderboard. That guy's all shielded up. Let's check again. We just checked Stealer. Let's go to Arc. Arc is on shield. What else do we have going on? Okay, perfect example. So here's 2,600 VP for 3 stones. So that's basically, the way I do it is I just double it. So it's 5,200 VP, technically 53, whatever. But over 5,000 VP for 6 stones. And this army is really easy to take out. I'll show you how I deal with mass Goliaths. And then actually, Santos, who's in Okanos with me, he has an awesome strategy he's been using, because he can't combat Goliaths with his own Goliaths, and I don't think he has freeze spells yet, and he may not know that he can pull freeze spells from his relic inventory and use them before he has them unlocked. So normally I take 2 fire, a shield, and a freeze on like most battles, and then most battles I don't even use my spells. But whenever I'm dealing with a bunch of Goliaths, I drop a fireball and I bring an extra freeze in its place. And then this relic right here, the Great Maul, I have both the first skills maxed. And so it does Titan damage against Goliaths 16% and Titan damage against pikemen 16%. So the 2 things that scare me the most when I'm battling somebody are the pikemen and the Goliaths. So we're way outmatched for this guy. And the key is, again, to try not to lose our Goliaths, our Titan, or our Grenadiers, and to try not to use any spells. But most likely I'll use spells to save my Goliaths. Needed some water. So I'm starting to learn the maps a little bit. These guys there are going to run to the left. Their right, our left. Kind of annoying, but every time I've had this map layout, that's exactly what happens. So I'm going to leave our 2 Goliaths back for now. Actually, no, I'm not. I changed my mind. So let's just go and do this. Now watch these Grenadiers. Like, they'll just run out of the way. And I usually can't catch them with my Titan straight away. So because he gets tied up hitting the other troops. Now he'll go for them because they try to come back around and flank my Grenadiers. And it's rather annoying, to be honest. Let's go ahead and have our Goliath stand ground. And hopefully we can get that Goliath down, get our Titan in to help before mine takes damage. All right, there we go. So now we'll just work on the next. Actually, you know what? That one's almost dead, so let's work on this one. And so that's what I do. Now I see Grenadiers in the back, so I'm going to select my Titan, try to get him to go back and take out the Grenadiers because they do massive damage if I don't get rid of them. And now we'll go and send the Grenadiers forward again so that they'll start firing on those Goliaths. And that's how I do these battles. They're very, very easy. If I notice that my Titan's dropping health too fast, like let's say 4 or 5 Goliaths got around him and we're all hitting him at once, I can pop a shield, which only gives me a little bit of damage protection, then the shield drops once that damage threshold number is hit. But the freeze help a lot because it has a pretty wide drop radius. And so you get 5 or 6 Goliath in one spot, and you can just freeze them all, and it's just very, very helpful. So, and this is good VP on these lands, so I'm just going to keep hitting them, and that's why I don't want to capture land. It's the same reason why I don't want to own land. Now there's 4 Panthers and 2 Grenadiers that come in late battle. So this is definitely a good old, I don't know what I'm doing. I like them even. Or the same pattern every time. But I feel like I am just rambling in this video. I hope it's not annoying to listen to. This is an interesting layout. I don't know that I've played this layout before. I accidentally put that Grenadier on the wrong one and this one here. Move this guy up, and double tap stand ground. Grab my Titan straight up to this Titan. Let's go ahead and start battle. So, okay, yeah. It's low enough level that we're able to get these guys. They'll take 2 hits to take down, but you see these other Grenadiers are already loaded up, and boom, they're down. So, move our Grenadiers forward as usual. Titan has taken no damage. This is a super easy 2,500 victory points. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm farming VP. I don't care about Flame Souls. I finished that event on Sunday. So the last 3 days I've just been strictly going after VP. I'm pretty sure that's a really good way to make enemies in a league. With over 500,000 VP, you can pretty much bet that anybody close to my level, and certainly anybody up on the leaderboard, I've hit at least once. So I'm going to go ahead and refill again. So I mean, I've pretty much been attacking nonstop this entire video. You can get a good idea of what it costs to play the game without a break. Which once this video is done, I mean, I'll start the upload process on YouTube, and then I'm going to sleep. So, but like I said, for me, that's just how I like to play. Okay, sneaky, sneaky. So we're gonna hide our grenadiers because we don't want to take any damage from these archers. So I get them as far back as I can. They're still in range. So then what I do is just bring these guys here. Again, they're kind of my my meat shields. And we'll just send in these guys like so. Boom, there it is. So how you stage the battle in the beginning to me is crucial. I'm doing enough variety of battles. I think that you can get a good feel that I'm not doing the exact same thing every battle. Let me show. I'm gonna waste a freeze spell real quick and just watch. Now, every Goliath is frozen. They can't do any damage. I can't get my grenadiers. A couple of them are bombing on them anyways, but you see how long they were frozen? And there was like 4 or 5 Goliaths there. And my freeze spell is level 11. So I mean, I think freeze unlocks at level 9 or 10. I don't know if I've ever upgraded it before. I can't remember, to be honest. I progressed a couple 3 castle levels like really, really fast and just maxed everything with gems. So I don't really remember what the costs were. So yeah, so that's that. What is your hit level? Not sure. It's random. Okay, cool. Alpha's on that. Here's Alpha's base. Again, free of land. A lot of our guys are free of land. Obviously, Cheeky can have as much land as he wants. Nobody can attack him. I mean, they can. They'll just fail, which might be fun to watch. That's my defense I'm running because, I don't know, why not? It takes a very, very long time to kill. And I don't know that everybody knows the strategy of freezing or if they can pull relics. And I seem to, even though it's pretty easy for me, and I'm not really going after big targets, but it is annoying to deal with. And so Santos, here I said Keo it up instead of keep it up. He has an awesome strategy. So he doesn't have freeze spell. He doesn't have Goliaths. So what he does is he takes a panther or a couple panthers, and I was cracking up. So he said what he does is he makes the enemy Goliaths like chase his panthers. Like he keeps, because the panthers are so fast and the Goliaths are so slow, that he makes the enemy Goliaths chase the panthers. They never catch them, and then he just bombs on the enemy Goliaths with his grenadiers. So that might be a strategy that's worth some of you trying out, and see if it works for you. It's working for him. He's a little low level for Gold League. I mean, there's a lot of higher level bases here, and he's doing phenomenal. I mean, he's up like 60,000 victory points, and just love his attitude and his creativity. I mean, I would have never thought of using Panthers to distract Goliaths while my Grenadiers do massive damage. So that'll be nice for somebody. Anywho, yeah, that is pretty cool stuff. So I have 15 portal stones left. Ooh, that's only 1200 VP. These people need to climb the leaderboards more. I want more VP than that. Here's some of the freebie lands that are showing up for me, which, like I said, they're probably good to have. And I'll have them as soon as I can put level 20 to level 30 Titans defending them with higher level troops, so that I don't get trolled by kids that have played the game for 2 weeks and have $20 in the game. I just don't. It's not fun for me, so I just avoid it. Yeah, I'm going after that. I can't pass up that VP, not when I'm searching so much and not finding anything. It's a lot of Grenadiers, so here's where I will show, I think, the power of a poison. So instead of 2 fireballs, I drop 1 fireball and I'll bring the poison instead. And it's kind of cool. So all these spells that I don't have yet, they're at my current max level when I pull them. So I'm pretty sure I want to see. That's why I have 4 of each, and then I have 6 rage, 6 lightning. I think I have only 4 poisons instead of 6. I love poison, but I can't make it yet. I probably can't make it for a long time. So I'm very selective on when I'll use it. When I first found out how to do that, I had a ton of poisons. And what level is his? Oh, level 5. I don't care. Okay, yeah, so on low level Titans, I just spread out. You can see my Grenadiers just each going after 1. And then I don't even bring... Actually, you know what? Yes, I do. Because if I remember right, this one was around 40 or 50,000 defense. So I'm going to definitely want Spearmen to help take some of the damage off of my Titan. Okay, let's start the battle. Now, just kind of keep an eye on everything. And as our Grenadiers, we have them all selected. So as that troop goes down, watch the arrows drop off on these 2 sort of on the bottom left. See, so this one no longer has a target. That one no longer has a target. Now, Grenadiers are starting to come in. Look at that damage. Had I used a fireball, we're doing some damage to the one that just spawned in as well. Had I just used a fireball, we would only been able to take out 1 group of those Grenadiers. And our poison's still working away. Oh, we still got Grenadiers up. Interesting. And Spearmen. Alrighty. Yeah, see, that's pretty routine. So I'm still having a hard time, playing the game and teaching how I'm playing the game. I'm fairly new at this. I mean, I've just been playing it. I think today is 2 weeks. I really feel like I started Wednesday, but I'd have to go back into the App Store and see when I actually downloaded the game. I think they have that little anniversary date of when you downloaded the game. I would have to check that to see when I actually started playing. But let's say it's 14 days, give or take, and so I'm still definitely on a major learning curve. However, I do have a lot of time in and a little bit of money, so that definitely helps with the learning curve. I mean, the more you do something, I kind of want to keep private chat private, so. Oh, alpha's on that already. That's why I don't generally ask if something's up for grabs. I just grab it because they go fast. I mean, we have a very, very active alliance, and it's actually pretty cool. Watch, let me zoom out. There is our massive alliance, and let's go ahead and check in on the leaderboard. We're at over 6 million VP this season. We finished out last season at just over 9 million. And I'm sure you can see in a previous video what we finished at our very first season. So we started 2 weeks ago in Bronze League, halfway through, put up multiple million VP, and took our first league win. Promoted to silver, and in silver, like I said, did over 9 million. I think second place was like 3 or 4 million. So we took our second league win in silver league, got promoted to gold league. We're at just over 6 million now with 4 days left. So we're 3 days into our first time in gold league, and heavily in first place, almost twice the VP. Almost twice the VP of second place. And so it looks like we're going to be able to hold down first place here. And what I love is when you go to league players, number one, I don't ever want to see our alliance where we're holding on to first place because of only 1 or 2 members. I think that's a definite sign of weakness. So when you look at that's funny how it made it look like I was in first. I saw the 2. I was like, I know I'm not in first because Dizzy is super active. That's a lot of attacking. So we'll go down the list. Dizzy, Soul Source, Pop Dandy, Cheeky, Doomsday, Sir Alex, Deucey, Alpha Hearn, Steve. Obviously, I can't say that name, but he's ours. And I think Deucey said he was trying to recruit Joker, which we have 1 space, but the 1 space we have is actually saved for somebody that we sent an invite to that's been busy. There's a busy week between Christmas and New Year's. It's definitely in the heart of the holidays. So, and here's Pop Dandy. Pop Dandy's actually Castle 16 and with level 15 troops, so working on upgrading to level 16 troops. Also very, very good base, and you can see no shields. There's not a lot of people in here that can mess with him, which has made me kind of think, maybe instead of Castle 12, I'll go up to Castle 15 or 16. And then I really just want to work on my Titans. I feel like they're crucial. Like as this is the highest level Titan I've ever had. Dracor is level 25 now, and I think 21, 22. I've played with 4-star Titans in the early 20s. My very first Titan I ever got in the game is the only Titan I've ever maxed, and I fused him into Dracor to help boost his levels. So let me go do with some relic repair. What I do is I go here first. There's a 100% chance. The 2 Clash of Clans raids, I had my son drop me from like almost 4,800 trophies down to like 250. So I'm at like 100 defense wins this season because people just drop cups on me. But okay, so our Great Maul is repaired. And now I'll just go to the equipable relics or the battle relics. And then I'll go to 1-star and I'll just grab, I don't care about 1-stars. I'm never going to use 1-star relics on my Titans. So I just select the first 4. If it's 4 duplicates, fine. If it's 4 unique ones that I only have 1 of each, that's what I do. It's just too long to scroll. And it'll, fail the repair. It's funny because it says, I didn't mean to actually get back out of there, but it says, watch, 80% chance. So I had an 80% chance last time. I have an 80% chance this time. And yet, I've done this as many as 4 times, which to me, cumulatively, so that's 160% chance failed. And we do it again. And this is technically, like 240% chance now. I know the numbers work out differently, but I just do easy math. So now we've fully restored the durability on that one. And this, my friends, is why I don't want to use 3-star relics, because it's hard enough for me to repair 2-star relics that I'm not ready to use 3-star relics. All my 3 and 4-star relics I plan on saving for defense, and only, even if it's a relic I'm not using and I don't think I'll ever use, I'm keeping 1 of each at least So that way, if I ever find out it's good, or learn something new, or attack or defend with a different strategy, that I'll be prepared and I won't have to wait till it shows up in the game or do a bunch of pulls trying to get a specific relic. So that's my strategy on that. We're at 55 minutes. It looks like another hour video. So because I'm about wrapped up with this. Fusing. So here's why I won't use. You saw Runa 2-star took would have taken Calker from level 10 to level 11, and you can see here it gives. I mean, it gives the same amount of XP, but the problem is I just need a ton of XP with Dracor. So I have 11 portal stones. Let's do this. Let's go see if we can do a Titan monument. So that's always north. Wherever you are on the big map, you're on your game. Your north of you is always going to be your unprotected lands. So if you need to do a quest to capture, you can capture there. Then this is what the Gold League map center looks like, which is actually really, really cool. Just really cool looking. So I think this is one, yeah, that it doesn't allow me to do yet. Actually, yes, it does. I want to do that. Upgrade to castle level 13. Okay. Oh, and I don't have 15 stones anyways. So that's cool. So the arenas are based on your castle level. So here's the hardest one that I'm able to do as of right now, which is a level 18 Titan, and it gives me 800 XP. So, oh, and that's 14 stones. Let me find one for 12 stones. There we go. So, Arena 3, and that gives 600 XP. So every battle gives 100 XP. So 6 battles on lands is 3 stones per battle. 6 battles is 18 stones. So this gets you more XP for your Titan and more XP for your profile than doing battles, but you get no loot when you do these. So keep that in mind. Level 3 and 4 troops, I don't think we have to worry about those at all. So I'm just going to take all Grenadiers and hope that they all survive. Random spells and Goliath just to make me feel good. Okay, what do we got going on? Oh, I remember this one. So, ambush. So we'll go here, and we're just going to leave a line of Grenadiers in the back. So on the Arena 3, they're going to come down here, then they're going to come down here, then they're going to come down from over here. Here comes the center rush. And again, my Titan's high enough level, like I could literally just take him and tell him, hey, go over here. And it's just a really good way, like you can let your portal stones regenerate and then just come in here, and instead of, like we're so far in the lead for VP, I can use my portal stones when I get the little push notification saying I'm full again. I can use the portal stones to come here and buff, get my Titan buff. So the right side we got a lot of opposition coming in, but as you can see, the Grenadiers have longer range than archers. And so as the archers are walking up, they're just getting slammed. They're not even having time to shoot. So, and then my Titan's doing just fine over here. Low level enemy Titan. So once you're higher level, I mean, it's a lot easier to level up your Titan to me. So with the high level troops, like you see there, that was a very lazy battle. Like I moved my Titan around because I can, but I could have literally just left everything there, and they would have just kept lobbing grenades and take everything out. I have no food cost. I have no gold cost. No spells, no troop loss. So just a straight VP gain for my Titan. I think we will leave it at there. I think that's good for this video. Hopefully it's enough attacks. You get to see a little bit how many gems you can go through in a 1 hour session. Um, again, not that I'm encouraging using gems, but just that if you're going to me, that's the cheapest way to get the most out of the game. You put in a couple quarters to be able to play the arcade game, and you can really play for quite a while, especially if you're selective and you're active in chat. And again, I never go in and use. I'm going to play a couple more battles as this is getting set up on YouTube, but I never go in, and you can go in here, resources, and you can refill your portal stones from here. 50 portal stones for 300 or 100 portal stones for 600. If you do the math, what I did, like, you can add up how many gems I used and how many portal stones I bought, and it's the same price. So whether you buy 100, the difference is I have this working for me. So it takes a good 10-15 minutes to go through your portal stones. So I let the counter give me free portal stones. It saves me gems refilling. So if I was going to buy 14 portal stones right now, it would only cost me 84 gems, and that gem cost will go down once I only need 13, 12, 11, etc., etc. So that's a little tip that it's been working well for me. That's why I don't. And then you can buy. This is another nice thing: 60 gems for 10 stones. If you don't need, a full set or whatever. But I just like to keep having that timer going. I feel like getting some free stones after playing this game for a year, it's probably going to save me $100. Who knows? So with that, I will see you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, feel free to message me in game or leave a comment here, and I'll do my best to get a response to you as soon as possible. All right, take care.